that shit is important as hell. Like the conscious era in hip hop is like the most important era to me because that's what solidified the culture. You building motherfuckers up. You using this music form to build motherfuckers up and to teach motherfuckers and to, you know what I mean, to do so much different shit. Like that is a big thing to accomplish from fucking music. So for him to say, for Royce to say, oh, what has Lord Jamar ever done? Dude, he was like one of the top three conscious groups in fucking hip hop culture. Cause you had Brand Nubians, X Clan, and Poor Righteous Teachers. Like beyond them, like it was other people like, PE is conscious and stuff like that, and they've had them, but their level of consciousness, like PE is definitely high level of consciousness, no doubt, because there was, open niggas' minds up a lot, fight the power, all that shit. But deepness of lyrics and really giving an individual knowledge of self and all that shit. Come on, dog. Like, how the fuck did you miss that shit? And then to say, and you say the street niggas is that, like, come on, bro. Like, he's just trying to make the distinction between, people say the internet is not real life. That the internet is, yeah, because life is life. But he's trying to make the distinction that people on the internet big up Eminem way different than people in, like, regular real life or whatever. That's totally different. And Royce, like, he's missing that point because he's Eminem's friend and shit. So he's trying to find a way to defend him.
To that motherfucker tomorrow. Just please, man, like, please point out something that you've done. Please tell me one line that you have said in your career that qualifies you to critique a top tier lyricist. I don't give a.
I know this girl named Tropicana. She's always juicing, producing cash from a sexual past. Like, that whole verse is like knowledge right there, and they still play it. And that's a Lord Jamar verse. Like, I don't know no Royce the 5'9" verse. And most people don't. You know what I'm saying? But most people know Slow Down. That's what I'm saying, a classic song. Like, what hip hoppers have not heard fucking Slow Down? What hip hoppers have not heard that song? But there's a ton of songs motherfuckers never heard of goddamn Royce the 5'9" did. Like regular hip hop niggas. They have not heard the shit Royce the 5'9" did. Not to the degree that niggas know Slow Down. I didn't say Brand Nubians. I said Slow Down, first of all. Because how many hip hoppers don't know that song?
The crazy thing is, all three of us do. So it's very easy for us to be every hip hopper knows that song.
No, they still play that song. Like, that song is still played. You know what I'm
saying? I can't remember the last time. I hear the song because I listen to the song. Like, I listen to Brand Nubian, so I hear it, but I don't fucking. I can't. That's what I like.
You can't. You don't think fucking Slow. Because matter of fact, on LL Station, they play Brand Nubian. They play Slow Down. They don't play no Royce the 5'9" song.
Boot Camp did a remake of that song.
Okay, so it's like, who did a remake of fucking Royce the 5'9" except Royce the 5'9"? He might have did a remake of his own music, but come on.
Fuck if you don't like his music. The motherfucker is in everybody's top 5. You don't get there by just being a white rapper. And I know it's like, oh, there you go defending him again. There you go again. Goddamn, I'm defending lyricists.
No.
It's a small community of motherfuckers that went to the hip hop shop before we got on. And we went to clubs like the Ebony Showcase, and we was the backpack niggas. We was the hip hop niggas. All of us, we listened to M's album. Everybody in the hood was listening to M's album that's into lyrics.
In your hood, because y'all from Detroit.
And every nigga, every real nigga ain't street, and every street nigga ain't real. What up, though? Every street nigga ain't real. Every nigga in the hood ain't a street nigga that only want to listen to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? And every nigga that sit his broke ass on DJ Vlad couch don't qualify to speak for all real niggas. Y'all niggas ain't fucking cool, man. Y'all goofy as fuck.
See, that's corny as hell.
Let's see what you want to say.
That's corny.
His boy. He's not that corny. He's not far-fetched, you know?
What he's saying is far-fetched.
It's because he's in his feelings because that's his friend.
Yeah, but you're excusing all the shit he's saying.
You know what, too?
The shit he's saying ain't accurate.
His region, Eminem shit. Our region, Lord Jamar, is the shit. Where we at? Because let's be correct about it. Brand Nubian is really captivating people over here, East Coast.
Yeah, you can say that, but Slow Down is still a classic.
4 boroughs, California maybe.
The 5 boroughs.
Okay, 5 boroughs. Look, their region, they don't know shit about. They probably don't know shit about consciousness or rapping. Who was Eminem's favorite? He said Redman and the Outsiders and Tretch. You understand? Like, they wasn't conscious. So they wasn't into the conscious. Bizarre and them niggas, D12, they not into.
See, it's just
the
that.
Outsiders.
But see, this is the way I also see it too. It's that the people that they like the shit that we talking about though. You're saying like the people that influenced them was influenced by Brand Nubian. You say because Redman was influenced by Brand Nubian too.
Absolutely.
You say so he could say he liked Redman all day, but the Outsiders in him was influenced by Brand Nubian. You're saying the Outsiders, Redman, everybody out here was influenced by, so they could like Redman, but they're liking the son of motherfuckers that came before them. You know what I'm saying? And you saying you don't like the grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's not saying you don't like Lord Jamar.
But he's
kind of baiting him, tell me something that on that point. But he's saying he listens. You know, he listens to Brand Nubian and all that shit. And he's took a long time to actually get this far into his feelings because he has addressed them before. This is not the first time he's addressed it. He's just kind of like people are just kind of like, why now? And why? Because Conway, because Vlad started dating.
Because Conway kept it real.
But Vlad prefaces
Baited
on
him. We know
Lord Jamal feels this way, so
because he always blames it on somebody else. Like he always, when it's really him that's trying to generate the controversy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I don't understand. I don't understand when y'all became the measure.
I disagree with him with that. Eminem is not a guest in
Right.
hip hop.
Okay.
That's the one thing that Lord Jamal said. And Vlad is like, and I agree with Lord Jamal about this.
Right, but see, the thing is, Conway might be younger too, and Conway might not be a for real hip hopper in that sense, like from back in the day type of shit. But I think Lord Jamar is taking it from the sense of like the back in the day shit. Now this is what I would ask Lord Jamar though too. Do he think Searching him was guessing hip hop, but see, in a way, Search treated himself like a guest in hip hop, and even Beastie Boys too, because Beastie Boys was punk.
He asked Search about that. I think he said he was.
I see, because that's how Search kind of acted. Search acted like he had fucking manners and respect. You're saying like he kind of acted like. No, people was on his side and Soul side. I was on his side. Hammer was whack. Hammer was whack at that time. Hammer had a good.
You heard the story.
No. That's different.
Dude,
let's not get into that. That's a sidetrack. That's a sidetrack. Let's not get into that. You know what I'm saying? That's like some real hood nigga shit type shit. That's not MC Hammer as a rapper. Motherfuckers, like, mad niggas was saying that shit about MC Hammer. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the only one saying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Batman said that Hammer rolled down on them.
Yeah, no. I'm not talking about all that street shit. I'm talking about the way he was as a rapper.
Stick. But yo, man, like anybody who we, like niggas sign or we got affiliations with, man, niggas will just prefer if y'all just find somebody else to interview. Like it's
like shut the fuck up. That's corny as hell. Because first of all, he most of the time doesn't talk about Eminem. Vlad just likes talking to him about shit because Lord Jamar keeps it real with what he really believes. That's why he likes interviewing him. Fuck whatever. Royce is tripping right now. Oh, people in the industry don't wish you wouldn't talk to Lord Jamar. No, they don't. The fuck is he talking about? We about to see him on side. That's what I'm trying to hear this nigga saying.
Straight oppression at this point. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're monetizing off of a lack of knowledge or just niggas plays on like I'm gonna keep it real or I'm gonna be I'm gonna be objective. Fuck objective. Your show ain't objective. You're not objective. It ain't nothing fair about your show. It's a one-sided ass show where y'all sit up there and y'all tear motherfuckers down. That's what y'all do.
Does he know what the internet is? Like, does Royce know what the internet is? Like, does he know that the internet exists? Does he know that people can do whatever the fuck they want to do? Number one, and number two, people love hearing niggas get dissed. Like, does he not know that? Like, where's he been for the past 10 years? Because that's what niggas do on the internet. That's what people like to see. That's why Vlad does it. Because motherfuckers watch that shit. That's why he's not doing shit with fucking Royce the 5'9". Not like he's interviewing fucking Lord Jamar. Royce don't keep
Royce
it real.
probably don't want to be going on there that much.
That's one way to look at it, but Vlad's not interested in his opinion either. That's the other way to look at it.
It's nothing fly about that. There's nothing cool about that. Sitting around talking about niggas all day. I ain't never seen no nigga with no money sit around and talk about niggas all day.
Well, shut the
There's
fuck
real
up.
shit going on in the world.
You're an entertainment. That's all niggas do all day is talk about how can we get this person over here and how can we get him over there and is his PR right and all that shit. Your record label, that's what they do all day. Is just talk about how can we put Royce here versus this person or that person, shit like that. Like, yes, and they're making money off of that shit. That's what niggas do all fucking day. When we was working with fucking Chris, what the fuck was we doing all day? Except talking about goddamn KRS-One all goddamn day. Right or wrong?
There's kids in Flint who don't even have fucking clean water to drink, and you about to fucking bore me with Lord Jamar's opinion on some fucking rap? I don't know one lyric this nigga ever said in my life. Like, come on, man. We got to get it together, man. We got to get it together.
Do you think that's fucking true?
I think it's funny.
Do you think it's true?
Probably not.
So that's not funny. That's stupid. It's funny that he said it and made himself look like an idiot. That's the only thing that's funny about it. It's like, dude, you gonna actually sit there and play yourself?
You can tell he ain't even trying to think about it with Lord Jamar first.
We generate the money on the norm, on a day-to-day basis, on a daily. We are just all the way pushed outside of the business. And by the time we get to a point where we have the information, we coming back from being behind the fucking 8-ball. We playing catch up, just like black people in America. We ain't even know our names, nothing, where we came from, and nothing in our lineage. We've been playing catch up since then.
Saying,
you know what I mean? Y'all niggas gotta realize that. Y'all gotta realize that we living in America and stop purposely tapping out and not being involved in knowing the origin of where you come from.
All right, he's tripping right now. He's going on some other shit.
I thought it was an old video. But no, it's a new one. It's a new one. Although nobody, when I do videos, people don't really ask me about you, Royce. They ask me about Eminem, but for some reason, you like to respond. Okay, I get it. You're, you're a loyal guy. You've been opening up for this guy for years and years, and, the hip-hop shop and all that shit you was talking about. I hear you. Yeah. So let's get into it. Cause it's like, it's almost passive aggressive in a way. He definitely tries to get aggressive sometimes, which he needs to calm down. But, he calls me a legend in the beginning of the video, right?
And he says he don't know that he did.
Now, let's just unpack that real quick. Okay, so the reason why people may know or might not know, but the reason why he would call me a legend and my group legendary is because when Brand Nubian came out,
yeah,
which is the group I come from, our debut album received 5 mics in the Source. At that time, the Source was the hip hop motherfucking Bible. And to get 5 mics was like, yo, not many people had done it at that time. Later on, the publication went down. They started giving them mics away. But at that time, getting 5 mics in the Source was some shit. Also, when we came out...
Hold on. Now, see, again, with people knowing who you are, if you was in the Source. So you saying people on the East Coast, but no, if you was in the Source, if you was covered heavy in the Source, everybody saw you. So who was the niggas that was getting 5 mics in the Source? Brand Nubians, niggas like that. So everybody saw that. You know what I'm saying? Including Royce the 5'9". And everybody in fucking Detroit, like, at that time. Like, if they had the Source, which they did, you know what I'm saying?
You know, our shit was everywhere. Like, the hood was fucking with us. The suburbs was fucking with us. From the jails to the college dorms, black people, white people, like, everybody was fucking with Brand Nubian when that shit came out. And it was a legendary time. This was a time when people would go buy your tape and you knew who had the most poppin' album because niggas is riding around the street and all you hear is basically one album. Or certain albums that was popping at that time. And our album was one of the main joints when you in Harlem, Brooklyn, whatever the fuck you was at, they was playing our fucking shit. Our run was legendary. like our impact was legendary. We made knowledge of self, having knowledge of self cool, palatable. I mean, people came before us that had knowledge of self. Rakim made it super cool, and King's Son, and there's a whole bunch of Big Daddy Kane. You know what I mean? But when we came with it, I don't know. We went just a little deeper and just made it a little more palatable for some people, And a lot of people end up getting knowledge of self through fucking with our music. That's part of what made and what makes Brand Nubian so legendary and why dude would even start out,
So now, do you see what I'm saying? Like, he's saying the shit that I was just saying. All right? That the impact on hip-hop is, to hip-hoppers, that's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a certain impact. Royce the 5'9" never had that kind of impact on hip-hop. Never. Ever. Never. And honestly, Eminem has had an impact on hip-hop, and in a way, it's bigger, but not from the for real hip-hoppers, though. He brings in a lot of other people that are not necessarily hip-hop, which makes his shit bigger. But those people don't necessarily know who Brand Nubians is or Run DMC or anybody relevant to hip-hop before Eminem. Like, that's not legit.
His whole rant about that and say that, So thank you and respect for acknowledging me, acknowledging what has been done, what I've done in this game as a legend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Pretty much, I've been done mad interviews about where they ask me about Eminem. I really don't give a fuck about Eminem, to be honest. Like, he's not someone I'm really thinking about. The only reason that I bring him up is because you have white people that will say Eminem is the GOAT of hip hop based upon his record sales. That's the only problem I have. That's the only problem I have. Not that.
Yeah.
Do I think he's a top tier lyricist? Just rhyme speaking? Yes. I've said that multiple times. How many fucking times do I have to
No, he's not fucking. You're not even looking at it. He's just exasperated.
I know, but it's like he's got to play like, yes, I said that. Like, stop making me say it. Like,
no, that's not how he's saying it.
But yeah, wait.
That's not how he's saying it. He's saying it like, are you fucking stupid? Like we've done this before already. Like, we've had this conversation. Like, why are we going back over this shit again? That's how he's saying it to me. He's saying it as like, God damn, are you fucking stupid?
fucking say it? Like, the guy puts words together well. But I think what really prompted this newest video.
The guy puts words together well. Like, you don't think that sounds a little condescending?
No, because that's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's.
I'm not saying it's not true.
But come on, like, what the fuck? Like, come on. If you fucking believe this shit too, why the fuck are you making a big deal out of it?
Like, yeah, she fucking cooks really well, but like.
No. It's because, like, as if somebody said, challenge you about like what you believe in. Like, dude, like I said to you multiple times when we was talking during the Royce the 5'9" shit. Lord Jamar has said multiple times, evidently, that he thinks Eminem is a good rapper. That's what I've always gotten from him. That he feels that Eminem is a good rapper. It's just that his content is fucking. And that's the same thing I believe.
I agree.
That's what most motherfuckers believe. Like, you're saying, like, not most motherfuckers on the internet, but most people that know about hip-hop before Eminem, that's what they believe. That Eminem is a dope rapper and shit like that, but his content is not the same as other motherfuckers that are doper than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, this is exasperated voice.
Was the fact that, my man DJ Vlad, who so many people love to hate, asked the brother Conway.
Oh, see.
Okay, shout out to that whole Griselda movement.
See,
I'm fucking with it.
He said he's fucking with it.
He asked the brother Conway. Who shit I listen to, who's an MC that I respect and fuck with. He asked him, basically all the shit that I said about, Eminem being a guest in the house of hip hop, and also does the hood listen to Eminem?
He's wrong about that.
Now he disagreed with me.
He said he disagreed.
As far as Eminem being a guest in the house of hip hop. Okay, but he did agree with me of the fact that niggas in the hood don't really listen to Eminem. Okay? Now I could say live niggas, and live niggas, okay, for the record, doesn't mean just niggas that sell drugs or whatever. There's plenty of live niggas that's working niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That work regular jobs and all that. Live niggas is just who you are inside. We as black people are inherently, okay, live niggas. But you got some corny niggas out here. But in general, black people don't fucking listen to Eminem. It's not a fucking diss. It's a fucking fact. And Conway co-signed that. Now, did you come at Conway with all this energy?
That's the funny part.
Like you got for me?
Internal conflict. Conway, you motherfucking Judas! Get the fuck in my office right now! And then wants to see it off right now.
but it's like, dude. Do Eminem not know that motherfuckers don't be playing his shit like that? Like, does he not? Like, maybe he don't ride around the hood a lot or something like that.
The thing is,
does he not know that?
I don't think he thinks that the hood is pumping the shit.
I don't think he thinks that.
I think he sees his record sales. I think he sees the region where the most people are buying his shit, and I think he's satisfied with that.
No, but I'm saying, do you think that he thinks niggas in the hood be pumping his shit and shit like that?
I think MCs might pump his shit. MCs. And that's regional. That's all around the globe.
But I'm saying, do you think he disagreed with Lord Jamar that people don't be playing his shit in the hood? Like
I don't disagree.
No. Do you think Eminem know that? Right.
I would think so. Marshall is smart.
Okay, so that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that Eminem kind of knows that. I mean, he's not fucking stupid.
No,
this motherfucker's not stupid. Like, he should kind of know that.
He's not stupid, but in another
like, even if you're just not popular, your shit's not playing in the hood. Like, you should know that. You know what I'm saying?
But in another sense, by Kanye admitting that on Vlad TV, he might be fucking with some of Eminem's sales. Because some motherfuckers that are not, some motherfuckers that,
yeah, come on, nah. That's not going to
I think it would
affect his sales. Hell no.
If anything, controversy always sells. If anything, it would decrease his sales.
Look like this.
It could turn people against Eminem.
No. Like who? Like turn who?
Like wannabe motherfuckers.
No. Like, the only people that would so-called turn against him, Eminem, would be like other hood niggas that don't listen to Eminem already. You know what I'm saying? They already know him.
There's this thing also that...
Like, you think trap niggas listen to Eminem like that?
Man, the thing about...
I'm just saying, like, regular niggas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that be listening to that shit.
Well, put it this way. When fucking... I went down to Atlanta around the time that 50 Cent fucking album came out. And Eminem was being played a lot around. Like,
so they ain't fucking with Grandpa.
Right.
They fuck with Pop
Daddy.
And they're not fucking with Grandpa.
But Grandpa raised Daddy and the uncle.
But that's reality.
You know what I'm saying? Grandpa raised these niggas. And you diss Grandpa.
Royce is he's 100% in his feelings, bro. Nothing he's saying is valid because he's emotional. Because Eminem is his boy. Eminem got him money. Eminem keep him working. And so he's going to defend his check.
I don't even think it's that.
But it just looked a little...
You don't think he's his livelihood? You don't think so? No. That's his fucking livelihood. Why not?
Because it's
not.
It's not because Royce the 5'9" was putting out mad albums when he wasn't fucking.
But when he tag team with Eminem,
that's his biggest shit. Level. Yeah, that's his biggest shit. Anytime he fuck with Eminem.
No, it was technically when he went with Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
Slaughterhouse was something too, but that yeah. After it was
pre-Eminem. Post Eminem.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but it wasn't because Eminem was on that group. It was because that's a monster-ass
group, a super group, if you will. But we're not going to talk about that right now because you don't know what a super group is.
Both have two arguments that are coming from two different.
All right, let's finish. Let's
be honest with you, both of them are
right. No. I don't think Royce the 5'9" is right. I think he's right.
From where he's at, he's a young dude. He's the fucking grand. He's the fucking.
Yeah, but no. Listen.
He ain't really that young. He alright.
Look. Royce the 5'9" is not right. He's right for defending his boy, but that's it. All the shit he was saying to defend his boy was incorrect. Like, all that shit was incorrect like a motherfucker.
And his feelings.
And
so what? He's still wrong. He was in his feelings and he was wrong.
That's why I said that he's almost on the verge of wanting to fight because he can't really get the logical fucking shit out right. That's why it's just like, well, fuck it, we'll just throw hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on, dog. Like, because he ain't got nothing to say. Like,
because he's also a boxer.
Come on, that's.
I mean, did you come at?
Hold on.
Boxers are quick to throw hands.
But listen what Lord Jamar saying. Did you come at Conway and him like that though? You want to throw hands with Conway and him? You want to throw hands with Conway and him?
They did, but that was an in-group
house
thing.
Side.
Yeah, it's an in-house thing. They're not gonna fucking
publicize. It's not gonna be on Vlad. Well, if Vlad asks him about it, all Vlad got to do is like, yo, Conway, did they get at you?
Nah, Eminem said I'm not allowed to back on your show.
All right, hold on. Let's listen.
Gucci Mane, who also stated the same thing. Niggas ain't listening to no goddamn Eminem. When? Where? How?
Wow.
Why? Like, unless you want to really sit there and you say people like me who, you know, appreciate lyrics and stuff like that, I hear you. Like, and if I wanted to really dissect some lyrics, there's plenty of MCs that I would go to before Eminem. That's just me. Maybe you'd go to him, but for me, I'd go to other black MCs that have the kind of content, the kind of vocal tones, the kind of
range of subject matter.
just frequency and energy that resonates with me as a black man here in the wilderness of North America. And especially a black man that got knowledge of self. So
the niggas skip knowledge of self.
You know, part of my question is, you say nobody cares about my opinion, yet my opinion seems to bother you, Royce, very much. Why? Why does my opinion bother you so much? If opinions are like assholes and everybody got one, and everybody thinks the other man thinks more than theirs, why does my opinion bother you so much? Is it because it's gaining traction, gaining ground, that when you feel like it's gaining ground, when you hear people that you feel like, you know, should be falling in?
See,
well, also a part of it is, I'm sure people are constantly asking him about it.
But that's the same way they asking Lord Jamar about the shit. He's just answering them on camera.
So he's to the point like, you keep asking, well, I'm gonna tell you how I feel right here, not on anyone's show.
Okay,
like
that's
on my own Instagram. So I'm gonna get the fucking news of it.
So yeah, but the thing is, it's like everybody can have their own opinion and stuff like that. So, and he's saying Lord Jamar's opinion don't matter. So why is he talking about it?
We've already established.
No, but I mean, he's contradicting everything that he's saying. Like Royce is contradicting the shit that he's saying right in the same fucking sentence. Like, he's saying that Lord Jamar's opinion don't matter, but he's sitting there making a whole big rant about his opinion because it matters to him.
Yeah. Because he's in his feelings. We already established that.
But then how are you going to sit there and say that his opinion don't matter? Evidently it does.
Because we've already got to the point that
that's what I'm saying.
That he said.
He's contradicting everything he's saying, right?
You already said the shit that he said might not be factually correct, but he is kind of right in the way that he's kind of right.
No. I'm saying he's right to defend his friend, but everything that he's saying
is not that defendable, and he's just trying his best. All right, just fucking let it go.
Okay, no, I'm not letting. We ain't letting it go. It's just we talking about it. You're saying the fuck? Like this shit is like this is regular hip hop shit. Like motherfuckers like getting mad that niggas is talking about hip hop. Like what the fuck? That's stupid. Because they're not talking about him and his girl or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about, you know, shit with his mother. They're talking about him as an MC. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about him as an MC.
No, we're talking about the guy who's staying in the house and he hasn't moved out yet. He's just a guest still. Like he just kind of like he's still a guest. Like he hasn't moved out. He's just on the couch. He can't move in because no matter what he did, there's no room there's no bed for him. So
that's not a good way to look at it. That's not a good way to look at it.
But it's kind of, if he is a guest, then what else could he ever be?
No, listen. So what? So what? It's just like, you know, oh, all right. Well, what was fucking Kanye West crying about with the fashion industry?
He's a guest and he already got
right, because they wouldn't let him in, no matter how creative he was, no matter how much money he brought to the table. None of that shit. Well, he was treating. I know. But maybe that's how Lord Jamar feels that Eminem is acting sometimes. He's acting like a goddamn asshole. You know, about it.
I mean, yes and no, because Eminem doesn't do a lot of fucking interviews or anything.
Right, he doesn't do really anything for hip hop, to be honest with you. He doesn't do anything for. He doesn't do.
I don't think he takes it.
Right, but he's one of them that doesn't really do anything for hip hop.
Nas does a lot of shit for hip hop.
not really, but he tries to say things like about hip hop and for hip hop. You know what I mean?
Dope ass deep shit on it.
No, on the kamikaze shit, that's when Eminem, you know, did everything he had to do for hip hop. Like he made me like him, like after that, like in a way. Like I feel like that kamikaze album was probably the most important album that dropped last year. Like,
Was it more important than Lord Jamal's solo album?
look, you're the dick that's saying it. Yes, you're the dick that's saying it.
I'm just asking.
You're the dick.
You've heard the 5% album, and that actually
no. I said last year, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you're creating, but you're also equating that album to his whole career.
No, I'm not. No, I said that.
Kamikaze's the only album of his whole career that you.
No. But I'm saying, I said that was the most important album of last year. But that was not the most important album in fucking hip hop.
I'm not saying that.
No,
I'm just saying no. I'm just saying compared to somebody else's album.
That's not my top favorite album compared to other people's. Like that's not gonna be, more favorite than the Brand Nubian's first album.
Is it more favorite than Black Thought's last album?
I haven't even heard Black Thought's last album.
But you took a lot of time to listen to Kamikaze, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the only album.
But Black Thought has a new album
so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm talking like
checking for.
No, I don't check for most people. I don't check for KRS's latest shit either. No, what happened was a lot of people I watch a lot of reactions, and not really just most reactions to music. I mostly watch reactions to movies and all that other kind of shit.
Did you watch any reactions to the Black Thought freestyle?
No, yeah. I watched a ton of those. No. I watched a ton of them. But the people mostly react to Eminem, and that's the other reason why I thought that album was so good and important.
I've never seen...
You don't watch reactions, dude. Like, you don't watch reactions.
I watched the reactions.
The most reactions to hip-hop are for fucking Eminem.
That's maybe so, but that also could be that YouTube is flowing those things to you, because none of that shit pops up on my recommended.
Just type in rap music reactions, and his shit is gonna come up.
Music reactions. I watched one.
Or hip-hop reactions.
I watch them. Dude, I told you I watch them. I was watching I was watching the metalheads. Now there's two other metalheads that.
I'll give you the perfect example. The person that does the biggest hip hop reactions that I know of, like there's some other white guy that I never heard of him before, but I think he's a rapper or some shit like that, whatever. But the person I watched, which is No Life Shaq,
that used to be doing the British shit.
No, that was the white kid. No Life Shaq is a black guy. All right, No Life Shaq, he's somebody different. He has a way bigger channel. He's like one of the biggest reaction channels for music, all right? And most of his rap shit is Eminem. And I never watch it. I watch some of his other stuff, but he does a lot of people, and he's there for bars. He's there for bars, which is why he does a lot of Eminem. Like a lot of white kids on the internet love when people react to Eminem. And they watch those videos a lot.
What makes me the yardstick of what's cool? Motherfucker, being a black man makes me the yardstick of what's cool. Okay? That's why fucking white people want to be like us. Okay? My fucking vibration makes me cool, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying, and first of all, okay, now they might get mad when I say motherfucker. I'm using it as a term of endearment. I'm not trying to beef with you, bro, but I'm just trying to let you know, first of all, I'm not scared of you, okay? We're not trying to get all into this. I'm not trying to beef with another black man over a white man on some shit that was said on another white man's platform. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So if I slip up right now, call you motherfucker, whatever, it's all in, that's how I talk. I call all kind of motherfuckers motherfucker. You dig? So anyway, yeah, but why does my shit bother you so much? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, and why do you feel like the need to respond? Like, didn't he say, as far as Lord Jamar, you need to leave me the hell alone? Like, wasn't that said? Like, that was his response. So, let it be. You know what I mean? Let that shit be. Like, but You keep feeling like
Because I'm a black
me being a
man.
black man makes me the yardstick of what's
Because I'm a
cool.
black man.
You know what I mean? This is the same thing that white people been envying and trying to imitate ever since they came down out of the Caucasus Mountains. The black man's cool. This is the thing they want to possess and basically replace you with themselves.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's why you don't like it.
Now, my thing, again, I don't really have anything against Eminem per se. It's white people proclaiming Eminem as the GOAT of hip hop. I'm looking at some of the, shit I wrote down. Based off of record sales and lyrical dexterity. My argument states that you can't be the GOAT of hip hop if the originators / core audience / black people don't fuck with you like that, regardless of how many record sales / white fans you have. Okay? Like, that's it. It's not that he's not a top tier lyricist, blah, 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 blah. Like, he can rap his ass off. I've said that already. But when we start talking about GOAT status and all this type of shit, which, a lot of the mainstream white media will push that narrative. You got a bunch of stands running around pushing this narrative. Oh, the greatest rapper in the world is Eminem. Look at how many records he sold. That's when a brother like me is going to stand up and say, no. This motherfucker is not the GOAT. You know why he's not the GOAT? Because if black people don't declare him as the GOAT, then he's not the motherfucking GOAT. I don't give a fuck who says what. That's what the fuck it is. That's what the fuck it's gonna be, and that's what the fuck I'm always gonna stand on. Okay? Now, this reminds me of an article that I read not too long ago. It's actually an old article, but this is from my brother, the media assassin Harry Allen. I'm calling on my media assassin, Harry Allen. I gotta ask him, are we that tight?
Nah, don't
be the hype. So now, he wrote a piece back in 2003 for The Source. It was called The Unbearable Whiteness of MCing. What the Eminence of Eminem says about race. Okay? And in the article, he likens Eminem to the white supremacist story of Tarzan.
Oh, shit.
Think about it for a second. Tarzan. Now, everybody compares Marshall.
Oh, shit.